Anniversary 4-year-old novices hurdle. 1 is Apartment, the mount of Jan Feltacek. 2, Denarius, Paul O'Neill. 3, First Avenue, Jamie Moore. 4 is Hebridean. A lot of confidence there, Ruby Walsh. Number 5 is Kyrie Alason, the mount of Roger Loughran. 6 is Livy Inn, Campbell Gillies. 7, St. Glen is Paddy Brennan. 8, Silk Drum, Dennis O'Regan. 9, Ski Sunday, Seamus Durack. 10 is Starluck, Timmy Murphy. 11, Thumbs Up, is the mount there of Jason McGuire. 12, Tri-Nations, Noel Feely. And 13, Walk On, Jock Thornton. They're the 13 runners.
Well, it's okay. It's Walk On who's your favourite here at 9-4. Hebridean, who's been very well back this morning, is a 5-2 shot, along with Starluck. It's 12-1 Ski Sunday, 20-1 First Avenue, 25 Kyrie Alason, 33-1 is Silk Drum. It's 50-1 Livy Inn and 50-1 St. Glen. But the favourite, Walk On 9-4. What's been the money for, Gary?
Yeah, one of the Irish lads on the rails, John Hughes, have laid a 10,004. That's £4,000 Walk On at 5-2. I think it's a local horse, the Liverpool Walk On, is it?
As an Evertonian, I can't possibly say what Walk On is the start of a famous song, can I?
John Parrott would never have sung it in his life, but Walk On is our favourite, deservedly so. Great run in the Triumph Hurdle to finish second to Zaynar, who's a horse of amazing ability and a little bit like Big Bucks earlier, and he just does enough. Zaynar, you can see that Walk On's a bit of a misery. He's got his ears back there looking at other horses. He clearly got someone else who chews his tail off because he's only got half a tail, but he's decent.
He's decent, Claire, and it's interesting, he's just walking around in the orange colours. Hebridean is alongside him, and he's a way bigger horse than Hebridean, but he was very good at Cheltenham. Not unlucky to get beaten or anything, but he stays really well. He, as you said, Claire, he doesn't look very happy in himself, but he'll take all the beating, and I think the ground is beautiful, and you know, he deserves to be favourite.
I think he's just a bit of a grump, you know, like some people are. He's just naturally grumpy. Well, let's have a look at Hebridean. You said he's a pony to look at. Mick, what do you make of his chances? Paul Nicholls certainly fancies him.
Well, he's training for the race, Claire, which has got to be a massive plus when somebody like Paul Nicholls sets his stall out to set one up for a race like this. He's a very good horse on the flat. He's transferred some of that form to jumping, but I think his form, it just, for me, is a little bit short of the likes of Walk On and Starluck. Starluck is interesting.
There's Paul Nicholls. He's going to be watching the big screen as he was in the race before. Starluck, we heard from Alan Fleming. Those are the Rough Quest colours that Mick you wore to victory in the Grand National. And Starluck...
Yeah, I think he's got a good chance, Claire. A lot of people will back him because of the flat track. It looked as though he didn't quite get home at Cheltenham, but Mick I'm sure will agree with me. This is also a stiff track from the last of the line. They have to get home around here. They'll go a good gallop, but he looked very well in the paddock.
One horse has been dismounted there, that's Denarius, so that gives us a chance to just look at the head of the market. Walk On 9-4, Hebridean 5-2, so is Starluck. And Ski Sunday 12-1. Let's have a look at Ski Sunday. In fact, we can just see at least Denarius there has been remounted. Ski Sunday is owned by a trio of Llanelli Scarlet's players, including Stephen Jones, the man who so nearly snatched the Grand Slam away from Ireland had he landed that last-minute penalty for Wales.
Almost, Claire. Ski Sunday's got a little chance. Seamus Durack rides for Tim Vaughan training. He's doing a great, fabulous job training down in Wales. Ran a good race, Mick, last time at Cheltenham.
Ran a very good race. Stays well, this horse wants it to relax. Seamus will be at pains to put this horse to sleep. You know yourself, Norman, when you ride round here, it's easy to drop one in because they go so quick. And as you said, it's a long way from home here. A lot of people latching onto that Starluck back on a flat track. He won very impressively at Huntingdon, also won very impressively at Kempton.
Could you fancy Ski Sunday, Mick?
I'd give him a little outside chance. His price reflects an each-way price, really.
All of these relative babies, only 4-year-olds, remember, and there's one in there, Tri-Nations, who's never even run in a race before. Noel Feely rides that in red colours for Charlie Mann, but plenty of these who look professional even in their limited experience on a race course, and it looks like it will be dominated by the likes of Walk On and Starluck, and hopefully Ski Sunday in there with half a chance, and Hebridean, who's there in the foreground, those blue colours, number 4, smallest horse in the field. They're coming out onto the track. Jim, it's all yours.
So nice. Walk On, the 2-1 clear favourite as they
steady,
come
Dennis,
in now.
Steady, I won't let you go. Steady.
No, starter not happy.
Steady. Right, come on.
That's it, they're off and running. And the leader on the outside, the grey, which is Silk Drum, as they head now towards the home turn. They jump a total of 9 flights here. On On the inside, it's Kyrie Eleison. From on the outer, the grey, which is Silk Drum. 2 or 3 lengths away is Apart Man. Up on the outside, the Spotted Jacket. The grey then is Walkon as they swing into the home straight. And they're clear then of Thumbs Up the inside. Hebridean steadied back in the field as they go over flight number 1, all over safely. Starluck is the one on the left with that pink cap, just steadied on the outside of runners, and preceded by Tri-Nations as they come to the second. Silk Drum led over it here on the inside of, in second place, Apart Man, who's starting to pull and reef in the early stages. 2 lengths away then Kyrie Eleison as they come now to the third. They're about 4 lengths clear of Walkon. Ski Sunday is on the inside as they come up the home straight on the first occasion, followed then by Tri-Nations, who's just shading First Avenue in the centre. They're followed then by Thumbs Up the inside from St. Glen, the white colours in the centre. Just being shaded on the outside by Starluck, and further back is Hebridean, who's a long second last, and Denarius is last in the orange jacket as they head now towards the back. They've got 6 flights left to jump in this 4-year-old hurdle, and out in front, Silk Drum setting a steady pace. Leads by 1.5 lengths. To in second place, Apart Man and the Spotted Jacket the outside. Tucked in behind them is Kyrie Eleison, followed then on the outside by Tri-Nations as they settle into a racing rhythm going down the back, just preceded by Ski Sunday. First Avenue is back in the field. Starluck is still very wide as they head over the fourth, all over safely. Back in the ruck is St. Glen in company there with Livy Inn, who's right in the centre of the field. This quite impressive Kelso winner. Then on the inside, Thumbs Up, and well back Denarius and Hebridean still weighted with as second last as they come now to the fifth. And Silk Drum on the inside. And really dived at that Silk Drum, lucky to survive it. Out jumped by Apart Man, who went to a narrow lead. Back in third then is Walkon, followed further back in the field then on the outside, on the inside by Kyrie Eleison as they go over the sixth. Starluck just got in a fraction close to that, out wide on the track, and Walkon has now made big strides around the outside to go up into the leading division. But Ski Sunday it is who strips through on the inside to take the lead from Apart Man, and now the race starting to develop. Followed in third by Walkon, 2 or 3 away then Kyrie Eleison, followed by Starluck, who's starting to loom up. St. Glen getting a slap with a whip, followed then by Thumbs Up. Hebridean is now starting to make ground. 4 lengths away First Avenue, well back in the field too is Denarius as they come around the turn. Ski Sunday on the inside, the leader by a length. The Walkon who's looking a big threat. 2 or 3 lengths away then Starluck, followed then by in the centre. Battling on there is St. Glen, and out wider Hebridean with about 6 lengths to make up. They come into the straight, 3 left to jump. Walkon on the outside of Ski Sunday, who put in the better leap. Ski Sunday on the far side, Ski Sunday just the leader, but Walkon coming back at him now. They're clear then of Starluck, coming to the second last. Mighty leap by the grey. Walkon has gone to a clear lead now from Ski Sunday. A long gap in the field then to Starluck. Hebridean won't run in the first 3, I don't reckon. They come to the last though. Walkon well clear. He comes to it, jumps it well, and he's home, I'd say. He's about 6 in front of Ski Sunday. Further back in the field then in third is Starluck. They're spread right out. Then Hebridean, but up towards the line. Walkon, he was runner-up at Cheltenham in the Triumph, and he comes on to win the 4-year-old hurdle, the Matalan anniversary 4-year-old hurdle here at Liverpool. So the winner Walkon, second is Ski Sunday, third Starluck, a long gap then to Hebridean, who was disappointing, followed by St. Glen, and then Thumbs Up, and behind them Kyrie Eleison. They're followed by Livy Inn, coming in at long intervals. First Avenue is behind them, and Denarius, one of the last. In fact, Apart Man, I think, will be the last. He'll walk over the line. The winner, though, is number 13, Walkon, ridden by Chuck Thornton. He ran second to Zaynar in the Triumph hurdle at Cheltenham. And today, his professionalism has won him the race. He was always handy, and he always looked as if he was going to be a big threat. He was out-jumped by Ski Sunday, which we'll have another look at. I think that was 2 out. But he's really stuck to his guns. He's always looked a good horse. And today he's had his moment as he draws away. So it's Walkon the winner from in second Ski Sunday. Starluck, every chance for me. And Hebridean also every chance of disappointing. Walkon 2-1 favourite. Ski Sunday 12-1. Starluck 5-2.
He has walked on home. Very impressive walk on there. Didn't he jump as well? You can see him go over fences pretty soon. There's his trainer, Alan King, with David Minton on the left there, bloodstock advisor. And very satisfactory for Alan King, who really fancied this horse in the Triumph at Cheltenham Festival, but he was done by Zaynar. It was a real battle up the hill, and very good news to see him come back here and defy those statistics that say you get a hard race at Cheltenham and you can't win here at Aintree, because he has. In the way he jumped second last, you often see horses jump hurdles fast and quick. He doesn't. He makes a real big shape over
Yeah,
it.
looks a chaser in the making, Claire. He as you say, jumped high. He looked funny before the start. He wasn't too happy. He's happy now. His ears are pricked, but stays really well. This is the second last. I think Ski Sunday might have jumped it a little bit quicker than him. You see the height he gives him. His ears pricked. You'd ride him over a fence, Mick, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah, he's a lovely horse, and I don't think he's performed up to his Triumph Hurdle form, Norman. I really don't. I think he's run to a little bit below that, but give the horse his due. He's really grounded out, and that was interesting here. They were racing from a long way out. Now Chocolate here, you can see him. He's just telling the horse, right, come on, keep the momentum up, because he's jumped that well, but he's landed a little bit flat-footed. If anything's flying behind you, you're desperate for the horse to keep carrying you all the way to the post, because when they race that far out here at Aintree, it's a long way home.
Yeah, we were saying it before the race, it still takes a bit of getting. The ground must be tacky. They didn't finish very quick, but fair play to this horse. He stayed going really well, and a great run from Ski Sunday in second. Starluck, as we thought, didn't quite get home. Long way back in third, and Hebridean was disappointing. But this fella's one for the future. I think up and trip and probably over fences, he'll be something special.
And both